on, Nation, and welcome back to another episode here of the Wolverhampton Wolves in Manager Career Mode here in FC 25. And today we have really exciting matchups here today. We got some pretty good games. We got Newcastle here. You see first we're going to be playing in our first matchup. It'll be a road game here in the Premier League, as well as we have a Premier League match with Chelsea. And then we'll finish this episode up with a Carabao Cup match with another Premier League team, and that'll be Arsenal. So we got a lot of stuff going on here today, and of course we'll start off with Newcastle, as of course Newcastle currently in 8th place right now, and of course there you see their top scorers and of course assist leaders as well on the screen. But right now they're in 8th place with 33 points, and in 20 matches they are 10-3-7, and they had a road match here as of late here in their previous matchup with the Spurs, lose that match 2-0. So they'll definitely like to get things turned around. Of course, of the last 5 games, they are 1-0-5. So they are 1-0-4, I should say. They're in the last 5 games. So they're definitely trying to get the momentum back in their direction and try to pick up a win here today. And of course, we've been on a hot streak. So we've been pretty much untouchable for a lot of things. So of course, we're in the transfer window right now. We're getting ready to wrap up the transfer window by this end of this episode. But we've had a couple players here that we've brought up here from the youth academy here. There you see one of them there, Andreas Ludero. Sorry, I'm going to be butchering these names here. Ranko there is going to be another player there, a center mid. And of course, Victor Mallard from France. He's by far one of my favorite players I think we're going to have coming up in the youth academy. He's of course a cam, and of course we have Gil there, the right winger. He can also play left wing as well. And then we got a nice center back here that can help us out in the future as well. So we got a lot of youth academy that we've recently just picked up here. We just finished up the second batch of youth academy players we found in Spain, France, and I believe Argentina. And we got another group of guys coming in here from Brazil and a couple other places. I think the U.S. is going to be the next place we're going to be going to for players. So yeah, pretty much here, pretty nice, good mix up of a lot of players from different parts of the world. I'm trying to kind of mimic the same type of areas that obviously where the Wolves go to, mainly Spain and Portugal, but also we're trying to go out to France and then go to, of course, the Argentina, Brazil, and some of the other South American countries, as well as going to eventually get to North America, to Canada, and of course the U.S. and Mexico to find other players as well. So as you see there, we did a bit of a little scramble there with the starting 11 here today. We're going to try to mix in some youth players as well as, of course, our veterans to kind of see what the good set is. Of course, obviously giving the youth academy players some time to get on the pitch here early on, as we want to see what they can do and what they can, how they can handle themselves here on the pitch. And of course, a team like an 8th place team, why not? Let's kind of throw them on the deep end and see what they can do for us here on the pitch here today. So should be a good matchup here. There you see our normal formation. Of course, there you see we did try to change up some things there. We got some, of course, Hector or Caesar there, one of our new players there. We got he is a free agent, and we were lucky enough to get him and be able to sign him there. We've seen him made his appearance here on the pitch here with us, I believe, in the last episode. So here he is back here playing that left wing position. And now here we're trying to stop Newcastle, trying to score here. And Newcastle able to get the first goal here in the first 3 minutes in this one. Yeah, usually what that means. It's going to be a tough day here for us, as Newcastle able to make the first score of the day as they lead this 1-0 here in their own house. So that means we're definitely going to have to try to really put it to them here. No clean sheet here for us, but we definitely got to try to score here quickly and not get on the back foot here, and not get any scoring issues here. As they're just bad timing there on his part. And of course, there you see our manager, Luis Morales, not happy about that from his squad here. As Alexander able to make a goal there on the 3rd minute. It makes it now 1-0 here for Newcastle. Newcastle now going on the attack again here. Numbers not in their favor here, but they're going to try to do their best to get into the box here, and they are going to get in the box there. Nice pass there to the striker, and now we'll see a hit or a shot there from their Cam, as he is not able to do anything on that attempt. Now we'll get see a corner kick here from them, and now Sabrini here now taking this one out here for the Wolves, and the Wolves really now almost 20 minutes in this game have not scored yet, as Gomes here trying to be the first one here to score here for the Wolves. Goes around the defender, goes up the middle there, trying to square that up. He's going to get that in there on the far side. Nice shot there for him. They've now tied it up now, 1 apiece here in Newcastle. As Newcastle able to give up a score here, and this is just a nice little move there, pivot around the defender, and then just trying to square up on the shot here on the goalkeeper. Make sure you get to see the whites of his eyes there, and see if he can try to make a stop there, and he's unable to do so. Now, really level this game back up 1 apiece. Bad play there from defense. Defense got to make a stop here. Say's going to get in front of this one there. Nice stop, nice save there from him. So now we try to reset here and try to get this ball back in place here. Now Newcastle, their midfield here is getting pretty tough on us here in this game. They really have not let us really. They've not, for the most part here, just stopping our shots, stopping our passes, for the most part to our infield or to our midfield guys, and really trying to keep this ball in this defensive third, as you obviously see here in this first half of this video so far here, and that's going to have to try to change here, as you see here. They're making some really, some pretty good demanding shots there when it comes to the outside of the box here. So we got to try to make sure they don't try to shoot all over us in the outside the box. And you see there, we're trying to get that one there, but we're going to get pickpocketed there pretty quickly, as we're just now over the 30-minute mark here in this ball game. And the Wolves here trying to play some defense here, but they're just really having a tough time trying to get this ball away from her. Finally, we're able to make a stop, and there you see a good. That's what pretty much I've kind of experienced in this game. In this first half, is they've been just doing a great job there, stopping the passing lanes, slide tackling, intercepting passes that way as well, as we see here. And there you see just now a counter here. Got to get in front of here. We got to try to make a stop here. Can they get in there? Yes, they can. Newcastle able to get into the goal, into the net there, makes another goal now. It makes it now 2-1. Newcastle leading this one here. And like I said, Newcastle's been pretty scary here in this first half of this game. Obviously scoring the first goal there within the first 3 minutes here. But, this has been, I would say, this has been exciting so far here. Of course, we like to try to level it off, at least try to find a way how we can get this lead here in today's game. But for the most part here so far, this first half has been pretty interesting. As now here, we're just trying to take our time here, trying to find the right guys to pass this one to. As we might have to start maybe change up to our more of our 4-3-3 defense instead of our attack. Because so far our attack has not been really doing a good job of attacking. You see there, Morales is now calling for a attacking type style here, as the left back here is going to come back up here and try to get this one in there. And he can't get it, as he was trying to get that one in there, trying to make a score. Now trying to find somebody in the box here, going to pass this one there. That's going to go to Gomes. Gomes is going to lose it there, as he just had a little bit of a touch there, but he's going to lose it quickly. So now we go to the second half, as we see Newcastle now here on the attack on us here. Again, Say here makes a nice save. It's 2-1. So far, Newcastle, just like they have been in the first half here, really stopping us from getting the ball really past the midfield, or at least not let us get out of the midfield here. But there you see, nice pass there. That's going to go to Guedes here. Guedes is going to now go in here. Guedes is going to go to the penalty line there and shoot. And that's going to be a score. Now ties it up now 2 apiece here in Newcastle, as Guedes is able to find the net. And it does a great job here of firing this one here. Like I said, we got some couple guys here kind of banged up. With fitness not the best, because we've had a lot of games that have been closely together, and some games we've been keeping the guys out there a little longer just to make sure we can seal the deal on a few matchups here. And of course, like I said, the schedule has been kind of crazy as of late. You know, we've had 2, maybe 3 games a week, and they're all been at least within 2 or 3 days of each other. And it's kind of tough trying to bring in, trying to get these guys fit, and not to mention, at the same time, we got a couple guys that want some playing time here. Guedes now has a chance now to try to tie this up, or try to break this tie, and he's going to do so there, as he's going to be able to score this one here. It is now 3-2. Wolves take the lead here, as that was just a great job there of finding that ball there, and kind of really doing a great job there, putting that pressure on their defense, as Guedes now able to fire this one right past the goalkeeper off the far post there, and that's going to be a nice shot there, as it's going to be in the net, and it's going to get us a 1-goal lead here. So we're trying to do our best here, as Guedes is going to get called for a slide tackle. I think that happened beforehand, and they're just now calling it. So a little slow there on the referee's part there, but nonetheless, play will continue to go here as we see another slide tackle, and oh no, who is this on this time? It's going to be on, looks like could be on Gomes, or it's going to be on, Bellingham, as Jacoby Bellingham going to get called on a yellow card there. So we got to be really, guys, we got to be really more disciplined than we are right there. So you're going to go for a free kick here. So let's see if we can stop this free kick from going in here. And that's going to be right in the net. Wow. What a play there. Newcastle determined to get this back, try to get this game won here and try to get at least some kind of points off of us. As look at this kick right here. Look how he finished. This is a great finish. Drops it right over the head of the that wall, and then of course just nicely just finds a spot there. Goalkeeper not reacting, not quick enough there for us. As Say is going to give him another goal. That's 3 goals now he's given up here. It's now tied 3 apiece. This is not like our guys playing here today. Try to squeeze that one in there, but nobody really there to help us out there on that part. I believe that was our left back there that was trying to do a little bit of a cross pass there. So now we try to set this back up, and it's now got to get this one back. As Gomes has it now, and now we'll see what they'll try to do. Here's Herrera there. He gets the ball here. Herrera's going to take it. He's going to shoot. He's going to get the rebound and miss the second shot there. I thought it was going to hit off the post there and go right on in, but no, not the case. So now Newcastle here. Gordon has it. Gordon trying to find a pass here. Equally finds it. Off the post there. Thank God that didn't go in there that time for them. As now here we're trying to move this one here quickly with Sabrini. Sabrini there loses the football there, and there was nobody there but a Newcastle player. So now Newcastle have the possession here. And, of course, they're going to try to take their time here to get down the field here, try to get past our midfield, which is by far, I believe, the best midfield that's here in the Premier League this season, the way that we've been playing. But today, not so much. We've been getting hit pretty good here, getting knocked around. And, of course, passes being intercepted at times. And there you see, nice. Great job there from Jacoby. Jacoby going to get this one there, and he is going to get the goal. It is now 4-3. Wolves lead this one here. And now the question is, can we hold on to this 1-goal lead? I'm going to say no. We're probably going to have to eventually score at least one more goal to kind of seal it and make sure they don't get back into this. But, of course, obviously we got to play some great, better defense than we've been playing here today. As we've been just letting too many goals slip through. And that back line, and, of course, our defense just have not been at par as it usually is. See guys plays like that, letting the back line, let a player get past our back line there, not keeping it strong. As we'll see here, Jacoby here, misses it. He's got to do a better job there. If he wants that starting position that he's been asking for here as of late, he's got to do a better job of making sure he has good ball security. As now it's there you, jeez. I'm talking about just bad passing. I don't know who our guys are passing to or whatever the case may be, but we got to do a better job of just making sure we hold on in possession and just do a better job of passing. Oh, no, come on. Come on, no, don't let this one get in there. Oh, they tied it up now 4-4 here in, what, the 87th, 88th minute or so. Come on, guys. We don't have much time here, and, of course, we don't know how much stoppage time we have. And we have, I imagine we'll probably have less than 5 minutes of stoppage, so it's going to be really tough for us. So this next possession here that we get, we got to make sure we stay on top of it and don't let anything go. So we got 6 minutes of possession, or I should say of stoppage time here. So that should be a good enough time here. But of course, we got to try to get this ball back in our possession. That's not going to help us here, as we don't do too good of a job there of keeping it there as Wolves football. But now here you see, oh no, come on guys, come on, we got to play better defense than this. They're going to pass this one here, and he's going to see a shot, and oh, that's going to be blocked, and that's going to go way over the head and over the net there. As now Newcastle gets a corner kick here. We got to secure this ball and make sure they do not try to score here, and that's going to be blocked. And that's going to be out of the play here, but it's going to still be in play here. It's Newcastle there. And oh, good, look at this. Great job there from our left back, as he's going to, now our second string left back comes in there. That's going to be a whistle, and that's going to how this one's going to be in. It's going to end on a 4-4 draw, meaning both teams going to get 1 point apiece. And I'm kind of a little nervous about this Newcastle team. 8th place team, yeah, they're in the top 10. Yeah, we shouldn't overlook them, but this should have been a game that we should have won. We just made just bad passing, bad possessions at times, or for the most part, I should say. And just overall, just not being, just on top of this game here today. As Newcastle, they get lucky. They draw 1 point off of us. And of course, they'll be, trying to stay at least in this top 10 here this week. As, of course, we have a pretty good lead over the second place team, but still, that's if other teams are watching this game footage here, they're going to kind of see the hole in the holes in our armor right now of how to beat us, and that is not what we want to see. Teams like Arsenal and like Chelsea and Man City and Man U. We don't want to see. We don't want them to see our weaknesses here, and they definitely did a great job here of showing our weakness here today in this matchup there. So, gotta just have to tip our hat to them and say, okay, you guys got us, but we still got one more game that we gotta meet up here, and that'll be I believe we'll be playing them at our house there in the next in the future episode. But you see Ed Partridge here. They're looking for he's going to be asked to go on loan here, and it's going to be a short-term loan. And we're going to, of course, try to loan him out. We want to get him obviously get some playing time. And then there you see our right back player there. They're one of our really good right backs. I'm not really ready to give him up, but I am possibly looking at maybe have him play the rest of the season out, and then maybe the next transfer window in the summer we could let him go, because there's some teams actually looking for his services, wanting him to play for us, and they're actually kind of tempted on maybe possibly selling him. But I think we're gonna have to wait until after this transfer window, and then we'll start making some we'll look at some offers there from teams and go from there and see what we can do. Now, as for Chelsea, you see there the last 5 matches, they are 4-0-1. They have been playing really excellent football as of late. And of course, we sold one of our players there. That you see, Hwang Hee Chan. He is a good striker, but he was just not the type of striker I was wanting for our ball club there. And of course, I want to always look for younger guys that we can, of course, start this season or start our, this career mode off with telling a story about this player and how he became on a team and how well he's done. And of course, Cunha has been doing a great job here for us, and at some point Cunha will have to bow out and we'll have a new striker there like Guedes or somebody else that we have at our youth academy. But for right now, Cunha is our guy. He's been scoring the most goals here in the Premier League. And of course, in this second matchup here in today's episode, Chelsea is currently ranked 11th in the Premier League. They have 28 points and lost to Bournemouth at home 2-1. That was the most recent actually loss they've had. So they've been on pretty much on a winning streak as of late. And of course, like I said, we're facing one of our former teammates, and that'll be Chan, who we sold back at the start of the series here to Chelsea early back in episode 1 or 2, something like that. We sold him there in that summer transfer window. And now, currently, he has. But the thing is, I would think they would start him more, but they haven't really started him as much because they were really asking for him. They got quite a bit of money off of him, but he hasn't really played as much. He's only scored 3 goals so far this season, and so we'll try to see if we can. We'll see if he'll be matched up against us today in this matchup here against Chelsea. And there you see Cole Palmer has scored 3 goals in the last 3 games. So we'll see how we'll have to play against him, and we'll try to get our defense set up and make sure he does not have a excellent game here. Of course, today, coming off that draw that we had against Newcastle, we would like to forget about that and get back on track of picking up 3 points a game. And so to do that here today, we definitely are going to have to take out this team of Chelsea. As we'll see, the Chelsea's starting 11 here. Robert Sanchez, their goalkeeper, and then of course there you see Cole playing that right side, and of course Nicholas Jackson, their striker, who is one of the best young strikers out there in the Premier League right now. And of course we'll have to make sure we keep him in check as well. There you see our starting 11, and of course Guedes is going to be starting again here today, as we're giving Cunha another day off, another time off in this matchup. He needs some time off. We're letting him rest up a little bit here, and like I said, gives us a chance to really see what we can do here in games and situations where we don't have Cunha or some of our other top players here. So we got to try to start mixing up some youth academy players as well as some guys that normally don't get to play, be on the pitch, and see what we can do with them. As you see here, Cunha, or I should say the Chelsea squad here, really trying to make sure we don't get a touch on the ball here. You see Jackson now here going for a shot there, and that's going to be off target there from one of our center backs there. Nice job there, stop him. As now Dewsbury Hall there passes off to James, and now that ball's going to be lost, as now the Wolves will pick it up, as that'll be Guedes, and now Guedes has it. Guedes here going down the field here. Guedes now has a man to meet up here with the Chelsea, and that's going to be a goal there, as Chelsea not able to stop Guedes there on that play. And that's going to be the first goal here today, as the Wolves take a 1-0 lead here. And there you see a nice run here from Guedes, as he has to fight his way to make a good shot there, as the defense was just kind of swarming right up on him there on that play. But he's able to just square it up just right and get the first goal here. And of course, it'll be nice if we can try to walk out of Chelsea here today with a nice clean sheet. And of course, I know that's asking quite a bit, but I think our team can do it. As now we get back into this one, just 20 minutes into this one. And nice interception there from Gomes, as he's going to take this one here. Now trying to see he can get somebody in the box there. He's going to do a cross there. That's going to be tipped in there, and that's going to be Guedes with a nice header. That is now 2-0. Wolves here lead this one here, as Guedes gets a goal here. Nice job. And you see there having a good time here as we're leading Chelsea here from this home crowd. And of course, I know Chelsea's not one of our official, rivals, but nonetheless, rival. No matter what, this is the Premier League, and they're one of the elite teams in the Premier League. They're always in that top 10, fighting for a chance to win the Premier League title. And now, of course, they don't no longer have the Alex Plekin now. He's playing now in Italy or in Spain or 1 or 2. I think it's Italy. I think he's playing it now. So they don't have him. He's not one of their key players, but nonetheless, they still got some. They always find some players that can, have them play on that type of elite level here in the Premier League. And of course, those are always one of the teams I'm always looking forward to play and make sure we can try to do a good job here and beat them as best as we possibly can. As Doyle now here shoots this one. That's going to be blocked. Doyle's able to get the rebound. He's going to hand this one off to Sabrini. Sabrini, going to get slide. So actually, yeah, it's going to get slide tackle there, but Guedes going to get called on a play here. He's going to get hit with a yellow card. And I believe he might have ran into Castle there on that somewhere before that shot was made there. So he's gonna get hit with the yellow card there. So our main striker, or our backup striker here playing that's getting a start here today, is gonna get hit with the yellow card there. We gotta make sure that he doesn't stay safe and doesn't do anything stupid here. But now he's gonna make a shot like this here in the second half. And that's going to be a good other goal there for him. His second goal here today as Guedes finds another goal here. It's now 3-0 here for the Wolves. As the fans here in Chelsea, as you can tell, they are booing us like no other. But that's all right. That's fine. No matter what, hey, it's a game. They're a good team. They can get back into this game here very quickly, turn things around here. But right now, Wolves just making sure that they can just do what they want to do here on the pitch here. Now we got to play some defense here now. Let's try and get the numbers in our favor for us. Let's see a shot there outside the box, and that's going to be well blocked and, of course, saved there by Said. As now we'll see here our Caesar here has the football here, passes off to our left back there that we picked up over during the last transfer window here. He's going to try to come in here and try to set up something in the box. That one's going to go to Caesar. Caesar's going to hand it off to Sabrini. Sabrini hands off there to Gomes. Gomes here looking for somebody in the box. That's going to get tipped, and that's going to be Guedes here trying to shoot this one, but it goes over the crossbar, not under where we needed to be. So good opportunity there for us, but unfortunately comes up short now. Gomes here shooting this one here, finds Guedes. Guedes, oh, that's going to be ricocheted off of Sanchez, who makes a nice save there for the Wolves. So now with 4 minutes left here, trying to set up another shot there, and that's going to be blocked. Nice job there from the Chelsea defense, as the defense playing a lot more better than they have in this game so far here now. With 4 extra minutes left, we got an opportunity here now to try to do something. As Doyle here, of course, he had a yellow card early on. Doyle now here trying to set up something in the box, trying to set up a cross, trying to get this one there, but that cross is going to be blocked. And a nice opportunity there for Chelsea. Play some good defense that time around, but unfortunately, Chelsea really pretty much all game long, ever since that second goal, they've been playing defense, and of course they couldn't stop us getting that third goal there from Guedes, as Guedes is going to be your player of the game, probably your player of the match, really, as he scored all 3 goals here in today's matchup against Chelsea, and we'll win this one 3-0. So it's nice to come back off of a tough game there. We play against Newcastle, coming up short. They tied it up 4-4, and then of course we come back in this one here and win this one against Chelsea on the road. Get a nice little shutout here we've been looking for. So Guedes, 3 goals in the game. He is your player of the match with a 9.7 match rating. So nice to see that. And of course, with Guedes on the pitch here, he looks pretty good as a striker there. Normally he's playing he's been starting the season at left mid there, but for the most part here, he looked really good. So it's really nice to see him get the opportunity. There you see Nelson being again. He's being offered we're going to get another offer for him. This time is a club, I think, in Italy, and they're asking for anywhere from 8.5 million pounds to 12.5 million pounds. And again, it's hard to say no, but right now we're on a good run here, and we need all the help we can defensively. I'm just gonna have to say no. But Everton is asking for Matt Dorley. Now, in the past, I think in the original series, I think we sold him off pretty early. But this time, in this series, he's been playing pretty good. And this time around, I'm like, that might be an opportunity there for him to play somewhere else, because right now he's playing backup for us in that right field, or that right back position. So we might end up going ahead and just say, yeah, let's just let him sell him off and see what it is. So that's what we're gonna try to do for him, to get some cash, because we definitely need it. Especially if we're going to sign some more youth academy players that I do have and I would like to sign. So we'll see how that works out for us. But as we get ready for this next matchup here, it's of course against Arsenal, and this is usually one of those really tough games here. It is in the Carabao Cup here. I believe in season 2 or season 3 of the original series, they knocked us out of the Carabao Cup I think it was in the semifinals. They knocked us out, and of course we could not get all 3 English cups there. Been nice to in that third season there. Of course, the season 3 had to abruptly end after that, a couple episodes after that, because I actually wrote over the file there. We don't want to talk about that, but it happens. But yeah, this is the final matchup here in today's episode. And last time we played against Arsenal was in a it was in a Carabao Cup. Yeah. So I think this is, if I'm correctly, let me look at my notes again. Okay, yeah, this is a this is a Premier League matchup. So this is not a Carabao Cup. So we did knock them out of the Carabao Cup, and of course they're going to be looking for revenge, as we'll make a bad shot there and cannot finish that one there. So today we are definitely going to try to make sure we can get them knocked out. We that Carabao Cup match ended in a 1-1 draw, but the last time we beat them was in the first game of this season, where it was a road game in Arsenal, and we were able to defeat Arsenal in that matchup there 5-0. So yeah, they're definitely going to be looking for revenge. I think we play them again in the Carabao Cup, but I think it's a replay game. As you see, Cunha in the game here today, and he makes a nice shot. And of course, games like this, we're going to have him in there. So Cunha making a shot here as he extends his run here in most goals scored here in the Premier League so far, and that's another one there for him. But yeah, Arsenal, we beat them really well, 5-0 in that game. I don't know what the deal was for Arsenal in that game. They had all their best players in there, but for whatever reason, I think they were still in preseason mode there, because they did not show up at all. Defense was horrible. We pretty much ran the show in that game. So we're trying to see if we can try to do the same thing here today. So it's 1-0 so far. So far we're on a pretty good run here. But now we're in the second half here. I'm taking it back. This game was actually a little different here. They did play some better defense than the first time around here. As they shoot this one there, that's going to be off target. And of course you can tell here, the first half was pretty brutal for them. Only not able to score a goal. We were only able to score 1. So we're not. It wasn't lights out like it was the first time around. But I will say the defense was slightly better than it was the first time around. Because the first time around, it was like I had to double check and triple check to make sure we were playing on world class, because that's what we're playing on. I'm like, oh my god, I haven't got this. I'm not this good yet on world class. Like, there's no way. So I definitely had to do a double check there, and we're playing on world class in that game, and it looks like we're gonna get a 2-0 lead here now on Arsenal. As right now Arsenal. And this is a big, important game for them, but actually for both of us. The Arsenal's in third place right now. We've seen there on the table here, and they got 43 points. They're 15-5-2 in 22 matches. So this matchup here today is definitely going to hurt them if they do not pick up some kind of points here and try to at least stay in pace with us here. I think we have like a 10. I think anywhere from a 10 to 13 point lead on them right now on the table. So yeah, this is a very important game for them to get into this one here, and they definitely need a win here today. And so far, it doesn't look like it's going to be in their favor here. So, ooh, that was a bad tackle there from us. What was our guy thinking there? As Bellar Going to get hit with a red card. No, Gomes going to get hit with a red card straight up. So that means we are going to be a man down. So now this gives Arsenal now a chance to try to get back in today's game here. That was just, yeah, I can't defend that at all. That was just a bad tackle from us. And Coach Morales there, not happy about that whatsoever. As now Cunha has this one here. Again, inside the box. Cunha looking for somebody to help him out. But, oh, he's going to get shoved. And they're going to say that's a penalty. Yeah, I'm just going to say you cannot just shove somebody there. And now Salabrin here, he is now upset. As, oh, yeah. Jeez, you took my man's legs from him. And you can't be doing that. So now we got a chance now to go for a PK here. So we'll see if Cunha can have us go up by 3. And we'll see what the PK is going to be like here. Oh, it's going to be blocked. He was trying to be different here this time around. And go, or at least I was trying to be different there. Trying to go to the left-hand side instead of the right-hand side. But the goalkeeper read that one pretty well. So now Arsenal here now trying to turn this around here and try to take advantage of this one-man advantage they have right now on this. Oh, nice tackle there. That was a good job of getting that tackle and getting the ball back. It's now, we'll see here. This is going to be up there. Gomes now has this one here. Gomes now going in the box. Gomes here trying to make a chance to get in the box. He misses, or he's going to get that one taken away from him. But he's trying to stay on top here of the ball. Oh, nice job there. Slight tackling. Getting that ball back. He's going to find Cunha. And Cunha's offsides there. I will have to say that. So now 4 extra minutes left here in this one in stoppage. And now we're just trying to see if we can try to at least get one more goal here. And make it a 3-0 ball game here. As now Doyle has it. Doyle. Oh, too much of a touch there for Doyle. As he will get that one blocked from the goalkeeper here now. So now we got to play some good defense here if we want to keep this clean sheet that we currently have there on Arsenal. And if we can beat Arsenal, this is now 2 games now in the Premier League that we have shut them out here in this season. And this will be the season finale between the two of us, with the exception of the Carabao Cup. We will do a replay of here. Oh, no. And that was a worse time for a penalty there, Nelson. As he's going to get caught. Oh, come on. So now that clean sheet could be wiped off here from on us. And then we could end up giving up a goal here if our goalkeeper does not stop Saka. Oh, that's going to be right in the left-hand side. And that is going to be that's going to hurt us there. That's going to be tough, as we're not going to get the clean sheet here, but we have a 1-goal lead here on them. And that is not what we need there, Nelson. We did not need him to get on the line there, shoot a PK, and get a goal there. As now Arsenal now has just a goal now here to try to tie this up and try to get at least a point off of us here in this one. Cannot let that happen. Let's see what we can do here. Hopefully this final whistle will hurt and blow, and it does. Thank goodness. As the final whistle does happen, and we're able to get out of this one here. 2-1 is your final score here. This one, we almost blew this one. It's like when I was standing thinking, I'm like, no, do not tackle him. And he does. And I'm like, like, no, we can't. I thought I had it squared up where I could just tackle the ball right from him. I thought I slid on to the ball, not to the man. And apparently that was not the case there. So, but we do win this one 2-1. And but unfortunately we don't get the clean sheet, and we have to give up a PK there. So Wolves win this one here 2-1. So we win 2 of 3 games here in today's episode. And like I said, we do play Arsenal again, at least one more time in this season here, as we have to play that replay game. And I believe that replay game is going to be here in Wolverhampton here, and I believe probably the next episode, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But yeah, that should be coming up here very, very soon. So as we take a look here, we're looking at some more some more short list guys on our short list right now. Possibly because we might make some more moves here. I really don't think I mean, we do have the cash, but I kind of want to keep it and save it for the next transfer window. And not to mention bring in some youth academy players as well. But if there's anybody on this list that you think we should get, like right now we're kind of looking at center backs that I kind of want to bring in. Let me know down below in the comment section of who you guys think we should bring in. And maybe there's a player here that we need to go look at that we haven't looked at yet. Let me know down below in the comment section, and I'll definitely take that in heavy consideration as we do. I feel like we need a better center backs there to help us out there. Our youth academy players are not really ready yet to take on that full-time position there. Calvin Bassey is actually one of the players I've actually been looking at, as he gets a pretty good, he's not asking for too much when it comes to, the transfer window. We could definitely pick up his contract there from another squad. I think it's with Fulham. But yeah, that's one of the players I'm thinking about really picking up and signing in the transfer window. He's looking for, I guess, a better place to play at. So I might consider him. So he might be a guy that we might sign during the transfer window. Which that episode will be coming up here very soon. So we'll see that. That'll be the third episode of the Wolves Den, Wolves TV, where we'll talk about the transfer window and some of the moves we like to make. And like I said, we're not gonna be too splashy there in this winter transfer window. I think just a center back. I think we really need. If we happen to find anything else, honestly, it'll just be a plus. But I think right now I'm kind of looking at just the center back position and just try to beef that up. And of course, we gotta try to sign some of our youth academy players as well. We'll look at some of those as we got a couple more that we wouldn't mind signing and try to bring them to the team. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new, and hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. But yeah, so far playing really good. Didn't get the win that we won in against Newcastle there. We got we ended up drawing up a draw there against them, but hey, that's fine. That's all right. We'll do better next time around. But I'm really glad we were able to knock out, of course, Chelsea in that 3-0 win. And of course, Arsenal, I guess, can say they got a little bit of revenge on us. They got that PK on us. So, but hey, nonetheless, we still come out with a victory, and we're still looking really good on top of the table here in the Premier League. But again, guys, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, all that good stuff, and of course, check out other series as well here on the channel. And of course, check out our second channel here on YouTube at ESGNet plus LP. There's a link down below in the description, and check out those series over there as well. But that's it for today. Keep as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.